good kid and a good fighter. But you got your whole future ahead of you. Mine? Back there, like all them guys on that wall. In the back.
Sylvester Stallone returns as Rocky in the new film Creed, this time taking on the role of trainer to the son of his late friend and former rival Apollo Creed. Film critic Richard Crouse is here with his review. I've been looking forward to this since I heard the synopsis of it almost a year ago.
It's good stuff.
It is.
I got to tell you, it's good stuff. It's not a remake, but in a way, it kind of feels like a remake of the entire Rocky series, starting from the first one all the way through to the last one that Sylvester Stallone made a couple of years ago. There's a new character in the center of it all, as we said, Apollo or Adonis Creed, played by Michael B. Jordan, and he's great. He's fantastic.
And he's been great in nearly everything he's ever done.
Fruitvale Station, check him out. If you want to forget the Fantastic Four movie, but if you want to see him in something great, see him in Fruitvale Station. In this film, though, he's kind of the emotional core here, but one of the big reasons to see this is to see Stallone. Sylvester Stallone is the same age in this movie as Burgess Meredith was in the first movie. And
so it's really coming full circle.
It's come full circle, and it's a really interesting look at a guy who is sort of a line in winter now, and this could be best supporting actor nomination for him.
They've tried in the past to take Rocky and put him in that elder statesman role in a few other movies, and it really hasn't worked. You're saying it works in this one?
It's working really well here. So 3.5 stars for that one out of 5.
Fantastic. What's next for us?
The Good Dinosaur. You'll be at the Good Dinosaur
I will be
this
there with
weekend,
my kids,
fighting the crowds. This is the new Pixar movie. They do really well, so go early. Buy the tickets online before you go, because it will be busy there at the theaters. So this movie imagines that the meteor that supposedly hit Earth and wiped out all the dinosaurs, what happens if it missed and the dinosaurs lived? They would learn to speak, they would farm, they would live in huts, all that kind of stuff. So you've got all that happening here, plus this story about a young dinosaur, the runt of the litter, in this one family who has to prove himself that he's worthy of being in with the big kids. It's a typical kind of story, nothing there that we haven't seen before.
So we're not,
but it's such a beautiful looking movie.
Beautiful looking. And how would you compare it to the best Pixar movies that have ever been made?
It's not up there with Toy Story or Up or one of those. Visually, maybe so. The story is just very simple, but I think kids will like it. So 3.5 stars for that one as well.
And for a different take on an old classic?
Yeah, Victor Frankenstein. This is Daniel Radcliffe as Igor, and the story is kind of told from his perspective. James McAvoy plays Dr. Victor Frankenstein, a guy who's really trying to redefine what it is to bring the dead back to life. He says, what if a murdered man could face his murderer in court? How amazing would that be? Of course, it turns out to be a monster that he makes, and not a great step forward. But this movie is more about the men than it is the monsters. So it's about their relationship. It's more of an action movie than a horror movie, so don't go expecting great gothic scares. Go expecting Daniel Radcliffe, kind of like Harry Potter if you'd taken a wrong turn in life. So this one's a 3-star movie for me.
And we only have a couple of seconds left, so tell us about Trumbo.
Trumbo is Bryan Cranston. Everybody loves Bryan Cranston from Breaking Bad. He plays Dalton Trumbo, who is a blacklisted writer. He was a member of the American Communist Party, and he was one of the highest paid writers in Hollywood, meaning he was one of the highest paid writers in the world before his career was taken away from him. And he ended up writing movies like The Alien and The Farm Girl under aliases. I think Cranston could very well be nominated for an Academy Award here. It's a 3.5 out of 5-star movie for me.
So a pretty good week for you.
It's a really good week at the movies.
Thank you so much. And you can find Richard's reviews on our website.